Yeah, family, let's jump into this, man. If this is your first time, you know what to do. Hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell, and select all that way you will be notified every time we go live, every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? Look, for those of you who are interested in the reading, go down to the description box, hit the link. It'll take you directly over to the site. If you don't know if you want to read, and if you want to, just talk about it and discuss it for a little minute, book a consultation with me. The consultations are $25, and you'll get about, I want to say, 30 to 45 minutes to talk to me. That's cool. So, yeah, go ahead, book your consultation. And with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into this energy. I do want to say that, look, this is a collective reading. Therefore, everything that I say, it may or may not resonate with you, okay? And if it don't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. In any event, just know that if your spiritual team placed you here, then there's a message for you, all right? And it could be something that's from your past, something that could be going on now, something that they want to prepare you for that could potentially that's about to get ready to take place. Excuse me, y'all, for the tongue tiredness, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and just dig into this, family. Spirit, we ask that you come through and that you give clear and accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day, that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you will put it into as the simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? Okay. It's giving somebody is trying to engineer or put together a situation to where they can take what's yours, your life. Somebody wants your life, your destiny. Already, off the top, is giving somebody that could potentially want to come in and try to do a destiny swap with you. They're trying to figure out how it is they can get it done. Okay? This is somebody who wants your vitality. Okay? Whoever you are, you could be somebody that's very strong, very fast. You may exercise. Yeah. And they've got some form of consultation on how it is to get this done. They could have even hired somebody to do this service for them. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody who's walking in the shadow, man. Somebody who could be astral projecting or just being very sneaky. But I'm really getting to somebody who's astral projecting, okay? Somebody's very sneaky as well. And they're trying to steal your life. Okay? Wow. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, this could be an older person as well. This could be somebody who doesn't have the strength that they had. They have no potential when it comes to growing. Maybe you're a hard worker or something like that. And this person likes the fact that you have that get up and go. You could have been attacked on several occasions by these individuals, and they watched. They seen that you got up every time, okay? And this is an older person that says, I want this person's potential. I want their innovativeness. I want their growth. I want their potential to grow, okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Not only that, if you're strong, they want your strength. They want your speed. They want your life. This is already giving somebody who could be trying to be destiny swapping. And they've already hired someone to come in and get this done, okay? This energy has come up in the past, y'all. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah. Whoever this is somebody who's in the military, or you could be in the military. Okay. This is somebody who's in the military, man. Okay. Well, you could be in the military one. Well, this is giving get out. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? This is that get out situation right here. Yeah. I feel like this person is being watched. They could be being watched by a detective, whoever this older person is. And some type of like truth is coming out pertaining to the services that this person inquired about or actually paid for. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yep. Spirit is going to make it real clear today. This person could have employed somebody to like try to hunt you, to pursue a situation. Okay? And something backfires. Something didn't happen the way they wanted it to. Either somebody is unable to do it, they denied them, whatever the case may be. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody's trying to stop something from coming out. They trying to stop something from some type of like information from coming out. They could be whatever these clues is that this person got. Maybe they know they're being watched. Okay, but they're trying to stop this from coming out. This could be something big. Yeah. This is an older person. What else do we need to know about this here, Spirit? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay, for some of y'all, this is a father. Whoever this father is, they went to go see an oracle. Okay. Now this could be a father-in-law, stepfather, somebody like that. Okay. They could have went to see some type of like oracle. Somebody could even be about like 80 years of age for some of y'all. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, this person is spying on you. They could be spying on you, trying to figure out. They could have even hired a detective to spy on you. Thank you, Spirit. They could have even hired a detective to spy on you. Okay? Is what I'm getting. What else do we need to know? And somebody could be about an older person. Now, if they didn't hire a detective to spy on you, they hired somebody to spy on you. Yeah, they traveled. They traveled to this person, man. Okay. To put some type of like strategy together. Okay. This is what they did. They traveled to whoever this is to put some type of like strategy together behind the scenes. Yeah. Somebody is trying to stop you from having some type of like influence because whatever it is that you're doing, whoever you are, you could be on a like social media site. You can have some type of following. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're reporting something about this. You're reporting something about this. And you're being celebrated for it. You're being celebrated for supporting or reporting whatever it is that you're doing, okay? I feel like this person wants to come in and try to weave some type of like story. They want to put something together pertaining to this to try to like slow it down. But yeah, somebody is most definitely trying to stop you from having whatever influence that you have. Yeah, this could be a father and his wife or a lover that's involved. This is a married couple. Believe me when I say that. And I'm telling you, whoever this is, it's a soldier that's involved with this. I do feel like they're being watched though. Somebody is watching them. They're being watched. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? For some of y'all, it could be a father. For some of y'all, it could be somebody else. What else do we need to know about this here, Spirit? Yeah. Something about some type of like decision making, man. Okay, I feel like somebody could even consulted somebody to get like some type of like decision. Okay, something about leadership. We'll get into that. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is somebody's trying to stop some type of like harvest from coming in. And you could be reporting this. You could even be talking about land property or something like that, y'all, okay? But this father is most definitely trying to engineer. Not only, if this is like whatever harvest you got coming in, meaning like, you know, maybe you have a loving family coming in, maybe you have prosperity coming in, maybe you have a business coming in, or you just have a divine part. Whatever the case may be, this person wants your harvest. And they travel somewhere to try to strategize on how it is that they can get that. Now, it could be that you're reporting about this shit. Whoever you are, I feel like you have like, you got like great leadership abilities, okay? But they travel somewhere to get this done. Yeah, whoever this is somebody who's not very loyal at all, y'all. Somebody who's not an honorable person, whoever this father is, y'all. Okay. They could have traveled to an oracle. This person could be very well up in their 80s. If they didn't travel to an oracle, they could have called. Who knows? This person could be 80-some years old and still walking. But yeah, they trying to stop some type of like message from coming out. Okay. Of a gift. It's given. Somebody could even try to steal a gift. Now that could be a literal gift or that could be spiritual gifts. But this person did travel on the low-key side, and they could be spying on you. Just like I say, this person could be watching, but I do believe that it's an undercover cop that's involved with this, y'all. I can't make it up. It's an undercover cop that's involved with this. Talk to me, spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is somebody who's not very wise, y'all. Somebody is not very wise at all. And I feel like whoever it is that they thought that they was going to hire, the person that they're hiring is not very wise. Okay? But it is somebody that's cold-hearted, though. Whoever this is, they're very cold-hearted. But I feel like they don't have the experience that I feel like this person thought that they had. Okay? What else do we need to know? Yeah. Yeah, somebody is trying to stop somebody from... Yeah. Somebody invested in this. Somebody invested in this. And I feel like whoever this person is that invested in this could be like an old friend or somebody like that. This could be, I'm telling y'all, man. But some of y'all, I don't know why. It could be like an old friend or like a married, somebody that you was married to, that you looked at like an old friend, somebody you had a romance with. You could even have kids with this person. You feel me? They're connected, or this, whoever, somebody is connected, y'all, with this soldier. Okay, and this is somebody you can't trust. This could be a friend or somebody like that. This person is the leader of this. And they were trying to strategize on how it is that they can attack you, but something didn't go as planned. Okay, like I said, they're being watched by an undercover detective, whoever this person is. They're watching this person. They could be spying, like, I'm talking about just devices that they're using. Like, this person could be being watched, okay? They went to go get, whoever this is, they traveled to somebody. And this is somebody who's not very experienced in what it is that they're doing. Now, if they do know what they're doing, they're not as experienced as they would hope that they were. This is somebody, man, who's invested in trying to. I feel like somebody's trying to gain some type of like. They're trying to stop some type of like information from coming out pertaining to an investment that they made in order to gain some type of like land or to steal your income, your harvest. Like if they are trying to destiny swap, because like I said, whoever this is, they want your energy. This could be somebody who wants to be an entrepreneur, and you have everything that it takes to be one, and they don't. They want your energy, okay? And so they're trying to deceive you, but they can't. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that they trying to misguide you, and they could have been trying to do this to you since you were a child, y'all. I can't make this up. Like, whoever you are, you could have had like a strong personality. You don't know what people be going through and what they be doing behind the scenes. I was a child, man, I got into like 4 accidents one time. Then as an adult, where I currently stay at, when I first moved here, I got into 3 or 4 accidents in a row. I wasn't paying attention to it then, but the more I walk this spiritual journey, my spiritual team starts to reveal to me, like, everything that you're going through now was the reason why you went through those car accidents, because they was trying to get you even then and you were protected. Okay? So whoever you are protected. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? But they've been trying to get you since you were a child, is what I'm getting. Yeah, these people are wearing a mask, y'all. They're wearing a mask. And they're trying to stop you from getting some type of like message out. And it is giving like a father energy, y'all. They could be connected to a military agent or something like that, or could have some type of like connection to it. Okay? Or could have been in it themselves. Talk to me, spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're trying to put something together, man. This person is trying to put something together. Okay? They're trying to, that's what they did. They drove to this person to try to figure out how it is that they can, hold on, y'all. Yeah, they drove to this person to try to see how it is. And whoever this is the leader that drove to this person, or this could be a leader. But they drove to this person to try to put something together. Okay? And yeah, they tried to put something together that was not very harmonious. Things could have even got out of hand when it came to these people. Yeah. I'm saying this is somebody who's, I apologize, y'all. This is somebody, man, who's a part of some type of like brotherhood that's wearing a mask. And whoever this person is that's trying to stop this message from getting out, or they hired for some type of like service, they could be the leader of this brotherhood. Okay? They could be the leader of this brotherhood. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, it's a father that wants your vitality. Like I said, this is somebody who you cannot trust. They're wearing a mask, and they could be a part of some type of like brotherhood. They could even be having you gang stalk. It could be a soldier that's involved with this, that's connected somehow to some type of like romance or something like that, okay? They connected somehow. We finna dig a little bit more into this to see what it is, but Spirit is saying this is somebody that can't be trusted. This could be somebody that was once a friend of yours that caused a lot of chaos in your life, and they're now engineering and trying to figure out, also spying on you, trying to figure out how it is that they could put something together to stop you from receiving some type of like gift or disconnecting you from some type of like gift, okay? And whoever this is, they have, yeah, somebody, the objective is to be a boss. Whoever this is, they want to be a boss, so they hire somebody. They actually travel to this person, but like I said, whoever this is that they travel to, they don't have the experience that they thought that they was going to have. So they travel to this person to try to like strategize and put something together on how it is that they could come in and steal your energy. Because like I said, they want your energy. And I feel like it ain't gonna happen the way that they, because whoever you are, it's giving it you in the spotlight as well, and they're trying to stop something from coming out. They're trying to stop you from reporting something, okay? This is what I'm giving. Somebody's mask could have came off, y'all, when it came to trying to steal the destiny of yours. Yeah, I feel like whoever you are, you're not worried about this, man. Somebody could have been trying to gain access or could have lost access to some type of like, I feel like they was watching you from an electronic standpoint. Like, you know, they could have lost access to it. And this could be a female, whoever this is, that's the leader of this, y'all. I'm telling you, that energy always comes out, a female cult. And I don't know what's going on with these bitter Betty ass females cults lately, man. What is going on with y'all? I mean, yeah, somebody could even try to hit you and it didn't work. Tried to find dirt on you and it didn't work, collective. All because of this gift that they got to give you. Let's dig into this, y'all. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is all about this gift. See, the problem that they having is that you have an influence and you're reporting it. You're reporting it. Talk to me, Spirit. What do we need to know about this? What else? What else do we need to know, Spirit? We're going to get to the bottom of it, y'all. Something flip, but I ain't catch it. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Okay. So let's get to this father. They want to talk about this father. This father could be sick. Okay, this father is sick, y'all. This father is sick. This is why they want your strength. This is why this father is trying to do a destiny swap with you. This father is sick. Wow. Yeah, and they're a madman right now. They could have some type of like possession that's on them. Okay? They could be possessed. Whoever this father is, they could have a possession. Okay? They could be mentally ill or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this person was stalking you. They were wearing a mask, but that mask is coming off. I feel like they're trying to engineer a way to put that back together. Okay? And I feel like they're trying to survive this situation, but they're having a hard time because you see this person for who it is that they are. They can no longer stalk you anymore. But even though they will try. Believe me when I say I don't want nobody getting confident. Okay, yeah, somebody's a Sagittarius that's involved with this. They're trying to orchestrate something. They could have hired somebody or got some type of like consultation. This could be an older person. You could be a Sagittarius, take it as a resonate. But whoever this is, they travel to somebody too. So not only did they contact somebody, but they traveled to somebody to, I guess, get some type of like work done pertaining to this situation. And like I said, whoever this is they traveled to, they weren't as experienced as they thought it is. And this is somebody who could be a part of some type of like group. Whoever the Sagittarius is, they're part of some type of like group. Okay, maybe like a cult, gang, or something like that. This could be like the leader, or they could have traveled to the leader. Okay. Yeah, this person lost some type of like access to do something out of greed. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who's trying. I feel like somebody is trying to like knock you out of your divinity, y'all. And I do feel like whoever this is somebody who does not have any connection to the creator. And you do. So they got to disconnect you from this, from the creator. And I feel like the best way they can do that is to make you believe that you're not who it is that you are and that you do not have any help. Yeah, this is somebody who can have some type of like drug addictions. Okay. Or something about some type of like pharmacy or something like that. This is something about drugs or something this person is doing, y'all. Okay. Tell you something about this person. This person is a soldier, man. Somebody could be a soldier as well that's involved with this, y'all. I don't know about this soldier, but this soldier is something about drugs. This person could have some type of like addictions or something like that. Something's gonna come out, y'all. This is for somebody in particular. What else do we need to know? Yeah, it's a Scorpio that's involved with this. Or they could have even hit this father with some type of drugs that caused them some type of like sickness is what I'm getting. This father could have been a soldier. And this could have been somebody that's an ancestor already, that's already gained their ancestral passage, okay? And they could have like, you know, let me see, what else do we need to know about this? Let's take it as somebody, it is a Scorpio that's involved with this that wanted to be a boss. So they drove somewhere in order to get this, okay? This is an older person. And I do feel like whoever this Scorpio is, they're being watched by the feds. They're being watched by the police. Believe me when I say that. And this is somebody who was one of the ring leaders. Yeah, somebody is on the run right now. Somebody is on the run right now. And they could have drove somewhere to try to put the situation together. Could be that this Scorpio and this Sagittarius on the run along with the father energy. But I feel like this father has probably passed away already. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, I feel like whoever these people were, they were being greedy when it came to something. Okay, that they could have gotten caught for. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, something about this demonic lover that's trying to stop something from coming out. So they're trying to stop somebody from talking about something. Okay, this person. I feel like this person, man. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? We're going to get some clarity on this, y'all. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, these people, man, had clothing items of this father. Like I told y'all, this father, whoever this father energy is, this father was unalive, y'all. I cannot make it up. This father was unalive, and somebody took some of his clothes to change the situation. They could have also been hitting him with some drugs. This father could be a soldier, or they could have been an ex-soldier, okay? Yeah, they gave this person some type of like infection or disease. And it could have been via medicine as well. Or whatever they was doing, they was hitting him with. They gave him some type of infection. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay. Now, something about a Scorpio and a Sagittarius energy that can't be trusted. Okay. Now, like I said, this Scorpio is being watched. They know that this person is a leader, and they're trying to stop some type of like message from coming out pertaining to some type of like fortune or abundance, whoever the Scorpio energy is, and the Sagittarius, but mainly a Scorpio. The Scorpio cannot be trusted. They cannot be trusted. They're trying to stop you from receiving the gift. And this is fortune. This is abundance. They putting this together right now. I feel like if they were stalking you or spying on you, they having a hard time doing it right now. Talk to me, Spirit. Men lie, women lie, Spirit don't lie. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you could be healing and recovering from something that was done. Or somebody could want to come in and try to mend something with you. Yeah, somebody is trying to escape a situation. Whoever this person is, I told y'all, somebody is really hurt. And it could be a Sagittarius energy. They could be literally, physically hurt. Okay? This could be somebody that's older. What else do we need to know about this, spirit? This person is trying to avoid something. They running from something. They on the run, y'all. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? I'm telling you, somebody got an attachment, y'all. That's what's going on. Whoever this is that took this risk for this land or this property or to steal your inheritance or your harvest, they have some type of like attachment to them. Okay? They have some type of like demonic attachment to them. And I feel like they trying to set themselves free. This could be a married couple, y'all. They have some type of like attachment to them and they trying to set themselves free of this. Okay? This is because of the risk that they took. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah, it's a Libra that's involved with this. A Libra, a Scorpio, or Aquarius energy. Wow. A Libra. I bet you Aquarius come out, y'all, because that wouldn't have, or somebody is in Aquarius that's involved with this. But yeah, they're being watched, y'all. A Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Libra. Okay. And yeah, they paid for some type of work. The feds know that they paid for some work. See, this is where they went wrong at, y'all. They paid for the work, not knowing that they were being watched. And this is to stop you from getting some type of like gift or abundance. So it could be that they could have cuffed the reader up or whoever it is and told them, if you don't let us know what they got going on, they going to jail. You know, we done seen them do this on several occasions. We already know what it is. We know that they hired you for something. You're going to have to wear a wire, whatever the case may be. Talk to me, what else do we need to know? Yeah, something about some type of like technology or something like that. Something about this older man, some type of like technology, okay? Somebody is trying to escape something though is what I'm getting. Because like I said, you are influencing. We'll figure it out. What else do we need to know about this, spirit? Wow. What else do we need to know? Yeah, something about this technology, this older person that wanted to be. Yeah, somebody could be watching you trying to copycat you as well. Whoever this father is, this father could be wounded. It could be something wrong with this father's arm, okay? Or somebody is wounded, y'all. Somebody has something wrong with their arm. This person was trying to copycat you, watching you. But I'm saying that this is a father, okay? And they were trying to change the situation to pertaining to this. Yeah, it's a Virgo that's involved with this as well. Just trying to stop a message from coming out. You could be a Virgo, take it as it resonates, man. Yeah, these people, they lied about something. They lied about something to gain access to some or access. Yeah, they lied about something. Yeah. Okay, so they ran to this person. It's a Sagittarius energy that ran to somebody. Whoever this person is, somebody could be hurt, y'all. But like I said, they gained some type of like consultation from this person, and they could have got some type of like services from whoever this is to heal from them. They wanted to heal. Okay, they traveled to get some type of like healing to this person and to possibly like mend the situation with you. But whoever this is, when they went to this person, they told a lie to this person. Okay, this is an older person that is not a supreme being. That's not a divine being. Someone that's not connected to the Most High. They have an attachment. They're trying to stop you from your influence. Okay, and they could have lied to this person to get this done. They're trying to stop you from speaking about something. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they're trying to cause you poverty, man. This is somebody you cannot trust. They want to put you in poverty. Somebody want to put you in poverty, man. Which ain't nothing new to the collective. What did I tell y'all? This Aquarius was going to come out. Yeah, you feel me? feel like somebody is very content with just watching you, copycatting you. Somebody wants you to be content in life. Whoever the Scorpio energy is watching, like that's being watched by the feds pertaining to some type of like fortune or something, that's trying to cause you some type of like struggle. They content with wearing the mask. This father energy, this Scorpio energy, whoever this Sagittarius energy is Libra, this Virgo, Aquarius. Okay. Somebody could be trying to like steal your intellectual property as well in Aquarius energy. I cannot make it up. And they lied to get this done. So if you are doing something, they also trying to steal your property. Like they can have, now let's just say, if they ain't stealing what you're saying and what you're talking about, they're stealing your content and reposting it in other places, okay? As if they're you. What else do we need to know? Whoever this Aquarius is, they could be a liar and they in cahoots with somebody to stop this from happening. Okay, I feel like these people can no longer perform. They in the gang, y'all, in some type of like coven or some type of like organization. They can no longer pretend. Yeah, this spirit is saying this is a message for the collective. Like, if you're a part of this collective, I want you to know that you are being gang stalked. Okay? And I'm telling you, somebody could have even passed away. They could have hit somebody with some type of like drug. They could have had some of his article of clothing to change the situation. For some of y'all, this could be you that they took some of your article of clothing to get this done. But in any event, like I said, this is a father energy for sure that's involved with this, that wants to copycat you, okay? And they're content with this. They're content with being a clown, with wearing makeup, okay? Like I said, it's a soldier involved. I don't know who this soldier energy is, y'all. Like I said, I think this grandfather was a soldier. Okay? And they all in cahoots when it comes to this. I got something else. Let me see. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Let's see if we can break this down a little bit more, y'all. Clarify this some more. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Tell you, man, somebody could be lying about some type of like peace. Okay. Somebody, it's an Aquarius energy that could be lying about them having some type of like peace. This person could have some type of like sickness or disease. And they could be researching something up pertaining to this. So if somebody is telling you like, I'm at peace, they lying. They could even have some, somebody was trying to bind you so that they could steal your intellectual property. They could have been stalking you. They could have even been trying to bind whatever it is that you do from an intellectual standpoint if you're doing something on the net, okay? They could have been stalking you, spying on you, and they lost access to be able to do that. Okay? Somebody could have been using articles of your clothing as well, yeah. Somebody wanted you to be in this energy of being afraid. I feel like this is the Sagittarius. They wanted you to be in the energy of being afraid, paranoid, so on and so forth when it came to this abundance. But you're not. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, and there's something going on in the justice system with this Aquarius and this Virgo. Okay. The scales are being balanced out. Okay. When it comes to somebody who's trying to be greedy. Yeah, these could be parents, y'all. These could be parents. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they reached out for some type of like aid and they lied about this, okay? And they lied to get whatever aid that they needed, the help that they needed from somebody, okay? Yeah. These are older people. This could be a grandfather and a grandparent. I cannot make this up. And I feel like whoever this is a Scorpio. Like this Scorpio could be a grandparent. Okay, they trying to overcome a situation where they were in where they could be paranoid, okay? And they reached out for help to get this done. This is somebody who could have lied pertaining to a situation. Yeah. Somebody tried to like knock somebody off, man. Now they running from whatever it is that they tried to use to knock you off. Yeah, somebody could be an Aquarius. It could be a father. You could be an Aquarius. Or it could be like an uncle or somebody like that. Or this could be somebody on your father's side of the family. Okay? Whoever you are, you could be healing from a situation where you could be wounded or something like that. Yeah. Say they did some type of ritual, man. These people did some type of ritual to, they wanted to give you some sort of attachment. Yeah, they could have lied to an online community to do this. That they researched up, they reached out to these people and lied to them to get something done. Yeah, they wanted them to spiritually bully you. They wanted you to be stressed out. They wanted this spiritual community to bully you, and they wanted you to be stressed out. Yeah, for this fortune. And I feel like whoever you are, you're healing. You could be recovering from a situation to where you were going through some type of like paranoia and or depression. They could have been lying to other people, trying to bribe them to try to give you some type of like attachment. I feel like it didn't work. This is parents, y'all. Talk to me. But some of y'all, a grandparent was involved with this. Yeah, I do believe they lied to somebody else. Like I said, whoever this is that they lied to pertaining to this money that they wanted to get or stop you from having, they gave them the wrong information. They gave them misinformation. I feel like they knew that this person was lying. They knew that these people were lying. Okay. Yeah, now whoever this Aquarius is, now they're trying to strategize with a Libra. Aquarius and a Libra is now trying to put something together on how it is that they can strategize. Okay. And I'm telling you something about this couple, man, an older couple, y'all. Okay. They could be trying to strategize. One of these people could be an Aquarius or in a Libra. Make it resonate. Take it as it resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. Yeah, they lost. Somebody walked away from these people, y'all. They stressed. Somebody walked away from these people because they knew that they was lying. Whoever this person is, like I said, they gave them wrong information. And not only that, they walked away from them. They stopped collaborating with them. They stopped taking bribes to do whatever it is that they was doing, if they were doing it. Somebody know that these people are not divine beings. They know that they're not genuine. They know that they don't care about you. Okay? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody was made some type of like promise though that this will happen, but okay, I apologize. Look, they assured them that they was not taking no bribe. They know that this person is a copycat. They know that this person is being watched. It's an older person. I feel like it's a grandmother, y'all. I don't know why I said grandmother. Somebody that's a Scorpio energy that's being watched by the feds. It's an older person that's being watched by the feds. And it's a couple of more people, okay, pertaining to some type of like abundance or something like that. Okay. Now they could have been trying to cause you some type of like struggle. Like I said, there's somebody you cannot trust. And they contend about this. They don't care if you know or not. It's a father, a grandmother is what I'm getting, y'all. Yes, they going to jail, y'all. I can't make it up. This Virgo is trying to stop some type of like evidence from coming out pertaining to this. They stressed out right now. All these people who collaborated together, they stressed out right now. Yeah, they going through it, y'all. I'm telling you, they struggling. They struggling. And it's something that they did, y'all, pertaining to something that I feel like they conjured. Whatever it is that they running from. I can't look, y'all. They stressed out trying to figure out how it is that they can get out of this, y'all. And they going to jail. It's Aquarius energy that's going to jail, y'all. A Scorpio, a Libra. They all going to jail and they stressed out about that. And I do believe it's pertaining to something that they did with this father. Yeah. And they were working with these people to try to slow this down, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. They can no longer cause you conflict when it comes to this. They going to jail, y'all. They can no longer call. Yeah, I'm telling you, they allies is too. All these people trying to avoid some type of like conflict from working together, and they're trying to stop some type of evidence from coming out pertaining to this. And they doing ritual rites. They watching you over the phone, but not knowing that they getting watched. Yeah. Yeah. This is for the collective, y'all. This is for the collective, y'all. These people can no longer collaborate against the collective is what I'm getting. They walked away. These people was lying on you. Okay? Well, somebody is no longer collaborating with these people. They stressed out trying to heal from a situation right now. Trying to overcome something, y'all. Okay? This is what's going on. They getting their ass whooped in the background, y'all. But look, if I said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that like button up. And if you can, do not hesitate to donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel, and you can do so by leaving super stickers. If you're interested in the reading, the website can be located via the description box. Hit the link and it'll take you directly over there where you can book with me amongst other things. If you're unsure about what it is that you want to do, book a consultation and I will reach back out to you ASAP. Okay. Make sure to leave your number. A lot of people book, whether it's a reading or a consultation, they never leave a number. And I found myself having to reach out in order to do the reading. The reading will be done over the phone. Okay. So make sure you're comfortable and you're ready to receive the message. Okay. And yeah, y'all, with that being said, I want to thank my spiritual team. Always coming through, giving clear and accurate information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do so. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.